talking about the role of ground stations in space missions, it is important to talk briefly about what a space mission is actually. Basically, if we're going to send a piece of technology out to space, whether this piece of technology contains life or not, um, and this piece of technology has to accomplish a certain goal, it has to accomplish a certain mission. That journey, the journey of this piece of technology is a space mission. Essentially, if we build something that we will send to space for the purposes of solving a problem, the journey of this something that we built is the space mission there. And talking about space mission, we have to define a few things. What is a satellite? A natural satellite, so to speak, where we'll start with that, is simply an object that orbits another object. In this with this definition, the moon is a satellite of Earth. Earth is a satellite of the sun, and these are natural satellites. We could also talk about artificial satellites, which would be man-made objects, so things made by humans that will be sent to orbit another object. If we focus on low Earth orbit missions, we would talk about satellites that we build, to send out in low Earth orbit so it can orbit the Earth, and those will now become artificial satellites of Earth. Now, these satellites have to go and accomplish a mission, and this mission can be thought of in terms of mission concept. Basically, this is you telling the story of how this satellite is going to go about accomplishing its mission. Step by step, it will be launched, and then it will be in a rocket. The rocket will be launched, and then it will be ejected from the rocket. It will orbit. It will do this and do that, transmit here, and so on and so forth. Okay, and if one satellite is supposed to solve one problem, it could do it in many different ways. And each of these ways, if you tell the story of it, you are telling the story. You are describing different mission concepts. All right. Now, these mission concepts have architectures. Each concept has an architecture, and this architecture is basically a description of everything that you need for this story to happen. Okay, it's a description of everything that you need for this story to happen. So you have different, what we're going to look at next, elements that have to constitute an architecture, and this architecture would make possible one mission concept. And if you have another mission concept, you could have an architecture for that, and these will be made up of mission elements. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the ground station comes into action. The ground station is one element of mission architectures. It is the element that makes sure that you can receive data from the satellite and that you can transmit telecommands to the satellite. You can also update flight software using a ground station, but basically the ground station is one of the mission elements. All right, so this is a long way to land on the ground station, and its role in space missions is essentially as an element to architectures of mission concepts that are designed to accomplish space missions, and its role is to receive data on the ground and transmit telecommands to space, to the satellite. All right. Talk to you again in the next video.